so that we can all get free. As a healing justice consultant, abolitionist, and survivor activist, Tashmika is cultivating her community, her community's ability to imagine, build, and maintain ways to intervene on acts of violence without relying on police, prisons, or other state institutions as a path forward towards ending state-sanctioned violence against black and brown people. When Tashmika is not visioning, cultivating, or facilitating her own work, she's raising the free people of her own home and playing in her garden, helping leaders build their own dreams, and teaching and modeling how to create safer spaces for all. For an inside look at what she's growing in her garden and for work, you can visit tashmikatorok.com, which is TASHMICATOROK.com. Okay, jammers, we're up, and now Maiden Hell is again sitting on the track. And so we do have the tech expert for the tournament over. So we've at least brought in the big guns in an effort to get bout number one underway. Again, Ohio All-Stars wearing red and blue, mostly red, take on Trans Rollers United. I'm going to go through rosters again. In case you are late joining us, you have not missed anything. We were supposed to get underway 13 minutes ago. We have not. For Ohio, number 4, Coco Sparks, one of the founders of the Ohio Roller Derby, former captain. And now all teams are skating around the track. So, having everybody sit on the bench for the past 12 minutes, now everybody is trying to get limber. Again, I'm Kent the Politician, announcer for formerly the Chicago Outfit and Burning River Roller Derby in Cleveland. I am the founder of the Ohio All-Star Roller Derby team, and you're about ready to watch on Track 3, Day 1, Trans Rollers United in black, Ohio All-Stars in red and blue, mostly red. Front of the jersey is in the shape and design, the state of Ohio flag, but I'm sure all of you watching knew that. All right, so again, we're going to go through rosters. Number 4, Coco Sparks, Burning River Roller Derby. Number 10, the Captain Family Jewels of Athens, Ohio Roller Derby. 11, Skankosaurus Lex, we already told one skank story, Ohio Valley Roller Derby. The Indominus Hex, Ohio Athens Roller Derby. 47, Just Crazy, Ohio Athens Roller Derby. 71, Star Platinum, Cincinnati Roller Girls. 74, Enemy Lou Harris, Burning River Roller Derby. 77, Maiden Hell, Ohio Valley Roller Derby. 84, Lexi Dexy, Gem City Roller Derby. 99, Murderline, Burning River Roller Derby. 101, Tara Holinew, Gem City Roller Derby. Slamwise Ganji, number 111, Gem City Roller Derby. Number 0125, Paige Lee, Ohio Roller Derby, which is based in Columbus. 607, Gorgeous Curves, Athens, Ohio Roller Derby. 777, Devious Diva, Akron Roller Derby. 916, Sicko Mode, Burning River Roller Derby, Ohio, is coached by Andy Marone. Green Eggs and Slam and Taco Bout Pain, Trans Rollers United in black. Number 00 from Rose City, Coda. Number 21, Windy Cities, Trixie Pixie. 29, Lansing Roller Derby, Sarah Sasson, likely the first jammer for Trans Rollers. 44 from Big Easy Roller Derby, Mixed Rogers Neighborhood. 45, Roughneck Roller Derby's Rick Floyd. 66, Grand Raggedies Booty Fett. 67 is Huntress of Naptown. 143, Nat Maybe of River City. 182, the Captain for Trans Rollers United. From Rose City, Captain is Link. 218, Texas's Impact Play. 247, Ann Arbor's Donna Ignoble. 262, Rose City, Singular Mayhem. 420, Harry Jane from Windy City. 501, Druid City, one of 2 Druid City skaters, Destiny's favorite. Number 0.734 from Los Alamos, Derby Dames, Higgs Bosom. 808, Farrell. I believe Farrell is a free agent. 1111, Druid Cities. Another skater, Nebulous Face, 8008 Gorshak, 8020 Beef from Detroit. Coaches are Shiv, Gal Fox, Olive, Gabe Repning, and Anti Antigen. And that is your rosters for both teams. Now warming up because they've been sitting for 12 minutes. I do have someone texting me, giving me tech advice that I, of course, will pass on. Put another quarter in, reboot, plug it in again, see if you have a power strip, all good things. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you what you are seeing. You are seeing skaters skating counterclockwise around an oval in Lansing, Michigan. The skaters in particular are wearing black. The skaters wearing black are from the team Trans Rollers United. The skaters wearing mostly red with blue accents are from Ohio, the Ohio All-Stars, and these two teams were supposed to begin playing the sport of roller derby 18 minutes ago, but due to a variety of technical challenges that seem to continue to befall us here on Track 3 A1 Skateboards 2024 edition, we are not yet underway. So, I've already entertained you with one story of Skankosaurus Lex trying to block Brazilian Nut. Skankosaurus Lex from Ohio Valley Roller Derby taking on Brazilian Nut of Gotham. But that is the beauty of this tournament. Obviously, each state and then, in some respects, non-state actors forming teams and being able to compete against skaters from across the country, across North America, across the world, that normally they would not be able to compete against due to perhaps the proximity of their opponent, which is to say, you're not going to have teams from the Midwest playing teams on the coast too terribly often, unless you're in a multi-day tournament. And some of the skaters, some of the really good skaters from some of the smaller leagues, taking on skaters on some of the best teams. Obviously, in this case, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 skaters on Trans Rollers United from Rose City. And you've got skaters from Athens, Ohio Roller Derby, Ohio Valley Roller Derby, which is St. Clairsville, Ohio, Gem City, which is Dayton, Burning River, which is Cleveland, Akron, which is Akron, Ohio Roller Derby, which is Columbus. Athens, Ohio, and St. Clairsville, both small communities in southeast Ohio, and they're about ready to, put on their gear, insert their mouth guards, strap on their helmets, and take on skaters from the #1 team in the world. And you just don't get that outside of tournaments like this, which is the beauty of these state and non-state actor all-star teams. Alright, so we're going to do more capitalism. sponsories. Sacred Roller Skate Supply. Your stores for high-quality skates and gear, custom builds, and community engagement. Queer-owned and operated since 2021, Sacred brings not only a passion for maintaining supportive environments for skaters of all levels and all identities, but also providing industry-leading brands and knowledge to support a safe skating lifestyle. Whether it's roller derby, park skating, rink, or recreational, Sacred has you covered. And we'll provide more like Lights 187. Uh, we're supposed to say when there is a timeout. I think this sort of qualifies. This pause in the bout is brought to you by AAA and 187 Killer Pads. So we could have been saying that for the past 23 minutes. Skate Not Hating. Jav, the owner of Skate Not Hating, has had this shop since 2011 and began working with apparel jerseys in 2022. We'd also like to thank Tom's Food Center, founded in 1982. Our goal has always been, it's been our goal to have Tom's, to have more for you, our customer. We're always looking on the lookout for new ways to serve you better and provide great values to save you money. Still scoreboard issues. I think eventually we just gotta go. Like I said, keep score in time the old-fashioned way, using an abacus, a hourglass, and making slash marks on a concrete floor. Because we're gonna start to run up against the other bouts for the day. By the way, I also need a phone charger. I left mine in the hotel, so if anybody listening can bring me a phone charger for Android units, that'd be awesome. Let's see, what other requests can I make to you, the viewing audience? Oh, well, maybe I can tell you a little bit about me. So I'm Kent, the politician. Again, Burning River announcer. Proud Burning River announcer. I have trading cards. Formerly of the Chicago outfit. Also called for Little Steel. When it was Little Steel, now it's Youngstown Roller Derby. The first 4 years they were in existence. That was great fun. Love those skaters. Love those athletes. But also, yeah, the founder of Team Ohio, which is now currently taking a photo, which is great because, during this delay, you might as well get the team photo on. I can probably run over and get a photo with them. But I am, this always seems to come up when I make news based on the political job. Somebody says in the derby space, wait, Kent the politician is a politician? Yes, I am. I'm a state senator for the state of Ohio. Previously, I was a state representative. I'm the Democratic whip, which is I'm in a position of leadership in the Ohio General Assembly, and love the work that I get to do on behalf of 11.7 million Ohioans. But as may not surprise many of you listening, Ohio, like other states that have Republican leadership, has been a battleground for trans kids' rights issues, trans family right issues. And my first encounter with the trans community was in roller derby, and that has helped shape my political views. And there's a group called Equality Ohio that judges, lawmakers on these and other LGBTQ issues, I'm proud to say I've always had a 100% rating from Equality Ohio on their scoreboard and consider myself an ally of the LGBTQ population and will continue to fight for trans kids and their families as long as I am in elected office. But the reason I bring that up is because, again, my work in the roller derby community helped shape my views, and you might remember that Teen Vogue, about 3 years ago, did a story about trans skaters, and I actually read portions of that article on the House floor when I was in the State House when we were fighting over these issues. And again, that was one of those instances where my roller derby life and my day job is in Ohio. Remember the Ohio General Assembly um, came together. Those parallel streams crossed, and again, I could not have been more proud to speak of my involvement in the roller derby community and my support for trans athletes, trans families, and trans kids. And I'm the only Smith in the Ohio Senate, so if you want to look me up, use the Google machine. And I've already traded. Hang on just a second. I'm going to get perhaps some word on what is going on here on track 3. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. And so we're trying to fill time. All right. So that was Gal Fox, who came over. I thought Gal was coming over to give me information about the context of the game. Gal Fox, one of the coaches for Trans Rollers United, and is a Burning River athlete, Burning River skater. And Gal Fox was just coming over to give me a fist bump. So, which is lovely for Gal to do, and I appreciated it. I thought I was going to be able to relay some helpful information about our start time, but figured I needed to at least tell you what had just happened. So, by the way, Gal Fox has marched with me in various parades, so greatly appreciate Gal Fox's involvement in that aspect of my life. All right, but again, we are waiting. We are fighting through some technical challenges. Again, it seems like the scoreboard is operating, or at least is ready to operate. Of course, this is just me looking at the screen behind me and realizing that it's on. Those of you that know me and have my cell phone number, feel free and text, especially if I'm saying anything that's incorrect, because we're going to do the very best we can. Again, I'm Ken Smith, aka Kent the Politician, roller derby announcer since 2008 for Burning River Roller Derby in Cleveland. I am the founder of the Ohio All-Stars. I helped put together the roster for the very first Team Ohio team that played in the Battle of the All-Stars tournament. It was held in suburban, in Bucksmont Roller Derby, which was suburban Philadelphia, for a number of years. After about 5 years of doing that, I stepped back because the team had developed leadership protocols of its own, and I had a day job that was a little challenging for my time, as I'm a member of the Ohio Senate. There's 33 senators in Ohio. We all represent about 360,000 people. There's 26 Republicans and there's 7 Democrats. You can probably figure out what side of the political aisle I'm on, based on my heavy involvement in roller derby. I'm trying not to make this too political, but you get what you do when you get behind the mic. I'm wearing a Kamala button, just to give you a hint. All right, scoreboard is up. Team names are up. We don't have a clock up yet on the scoreboard. think that was eventually successful. So we appreciate that. Trans Rollers United is currently ranked number 12. Coming into this competition, Ohio All-Stars ranked 22. I believe there are 24 teams in this tournament. We have 3 tracks going. Behind me is track 2. Don't know who's playing there because I can't see the scoreboard. Track 1 is behind a row of risers, so I cannot see who's skating there either. I know there's action on track 1 because I heard a whistle and can see action through the risers. I see no action currently on track 2, but we've got Team Indigenous playing on track 2. They're wearing light blue. They're taking on a team in white. No idea what team that is. Again, we do not. The referee gave a thumbs up with a sort of telling look of, do you think we're ready to go? The tech crew sitting immediately to my left nodded, gave a thumbs up, but also had their fingers crossed. And somebody said, until it crashes. So we're going to try. Okay. So again, Devious and Diva from Akron Roller Derby, not Made in Hell. The difference, 777 versus 77. So we are underway with Devious Diva taking on Sarah Sasson, and it is Devious Diva out in front, and Devious Diva is the lead jammer for Team Ohio. Coming into the pack, Diva hits the inside of turn 1. Sarah Sasson is now in the pack. Also, Sarah's trying to go to the outside, and Sarah Sasson gets through. Devious Diva does also. Devious Diva calls it off. So that should be a 4-0. And, yeah, kind of took me by surprise. So, yeah, Sarah Sasson does a nice job of, even though she did not, they did not have the jammer, Sarah was able to get through and tally 4 points for Trans Rollers United. Trans Rollers United in black, Ohio All-Stars in mostly red with blue accents. We'll get you jammer names. Impact Play is the jammer for Trans Rollers. That is from Texas. Impact Play. Jamming for is Star Platinum for Ohio, number 71. So Impact Play gets through, tallies 4, calls off the jam. Star Platinum able to get 1. So it'll be 8-5. We 28 minutes. We're approaching the 28-minute mark. So we're 2 jams in. And we have official timeout. So we could be borderline. So again, we're sitting in sort of the back straightaway coming out of turn 2, trying to look across the track. I got a skater with a number 4 trans rollers that I don't have on my. I got a 9. St- so who's this? Stru? He's jamming. So I got somebody added to the roster 923 Stru for trans rollers. That is the jammer. Um, Stru coming back in, got pushed out. Murderline is through. Murderline is lead jammer position for Team Ohio. Again, my apologies that I didn't have accurate information, but when I saw 923 for trans rollers, I knew I didn't have that on my score sheet. At any rate, Murderline is through. He's tallied 4 points coming around on Murderline's second scoring pass. Stru, um, Stru has made it through the pack. Um, Borderline on second scoring pass. Stru coming around on first scoring pass. Borderline is calling. Does not do so. Alright, so all the action far away from me. Hey, do you hear me better now? All the action in the front straightaway again. We're in the back straightaway. I'm Pit the Politician. You are watching Ohio in red versus Trans Rollers United in black. We are third jam into it. We were delayed about 30 minutes due to technical issues, so you've not missed anything. Um, Borderline is the lead jammer, has not called off the jam, has been held up trying to get through the second, has been held up through the second pass through the pack. Murderline now completes the 4-point scoring pass, the second scoring pass, and that jam times out. So Murderline gets 8 points, and that is our first lead change as we go 13 to 11. Stru got 3, so jam number 4. 25 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. Again, Ohio in red with blue accents. Trans Rollers United in black. This is, I believe, Enemy Lou Harris of Burning River, one of the Burning River veterans, pushes the pack out. Enemy Lou does a really good job getting out. Higgs Bosom is jamming for Trans Rollers. Enemy Lou of Burning River on her first scoring pass with one to beat. Does a nice job going left, going right, and continues to push it. So Higgs Bosom now into the pack and is tallying points. Enemy Lou coming around, doing a nice job, moving quickly enough that the pack hasn't been able to reset. So this is going to be an enemy calls it off. So 8, if not more, really strong effort by Enemy Lou Harris. So the two Burning River jammers put up back-to-back 8s and push the score from 8 to 5 in favor of Trans to 13 to 21 in favor of Ohio. I'm Kent Smith, aka Kent the Politician. I announce for Burning River Roller Derby, so that's the set of skaters that I'm most able to recognize. All right, so this is Sarah Sasson, who is the first jammer for Trans Rollers United. Sarah is back and is wearing the star and is jamming. And again, it is Devious Diva. So this is the same matchup of our first jam of the contest. Sarah Sasson knocked out by Coco Sparks and Indonymous Hex of Ohio. The star has been passed to the longtime skater for Burning River, Coco Sparks, former captain of Team Ohio. Sarah Sasson able to quickly tally, I believe, 8 total, but we will see. So that's going to tie it back up. And we've got whistles. So I'm going to try to tell you what happened. I don't. Getting no indication. All right, so it doesn't look like we have a play stoppage, so I think that was just a whistle ending the jam. So it is probably Star Platinum and Impact play. Look like both teams going with an 4-jammer rotation. So yeah. And Star Platinum of Cincinnati Roller Girls is out in front, and Star is the lead jammer. Impact play still held up in the pack, getting rotated back behind. So you've got a couple of Gem City blockers out there together, Tara Holden-You and Lexi Dexy. And again, this is one of the subplots that you'll see is does Coach Andy Marone put the teen skaters together in an effort to keep some continuity out on the track. Star Platinum now hung up. Impact play coming around. Both jammers escape the pack again. Star Platinum has lead jammer designation. Looks like both have scored 4 points as of right now. Impact play playing for Texas, taking off their skates, pushed out on the inside. Star Platinum pushed out on the outside, so both jammers recycling back behind in turn 4, headed into the front straightaway. Star Platinum does get through. Star Platinum now needs to receive some offensive support to get through. Again, they can call it off, and they do. So Star does right there at the end. So it looks like that's going to go 8-8. 21 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Murderline wearing the star for Team Ohio. Again, looks like both teams going with a 4-jammer rotation. This should be Strow. If trans rollers are maintaining their 4-jammer rotation, and they are. So again, this is the skater whose name I did not have on the roster when the bout began. So Strough, I'm going with Straw. And apologies if I'm getting the name wrong. Obviously, I checked with the team before the bout, and nobody told me about this particular skater, so I don't know if I've got the pronunciation right. That being said, Strough gets through and is the lead jammer. Murderline still held up. Ooh, big hit by Beef on Murderline. Happened right in front of me. Strough comes through. Ohio not able. Ohio's got 2 blockers in the penalty box. That's why Strough has made and had an easy pass through the pack, and also why Murderline is having some challenges as Murderline's offensive support is in the penalty box. A good push out of Strough by Slamwise Ganji of Gem City. But again, Strough gets through. So this is a double-digit scoring jam likely for Trans Rollers United. Murderline with 1 to beat, and Murderline does finally escape the pack. 20 seconds left of jam time. Strough calls it off. So there's been a couple of instances where Ohio jammers have had lead jammer and have not called it off, have tried to run for points, and they have ended, and trans rollers have ended up matching the points when if Ohio was a little more aggressive in the call-off, they probably gave away some points, and then you just have Strough put the first double-digit scoring jam up. It is 40-29. So Ohio's got to tighten up their jammer play, in my view, be a little more strategic in call-offs. Enemy Lou Harris, who had an 8-2 jam next time, and Enemy Lou does get through. Enemy Lou, seasoned jammer for Burning River, and has had the most success, 2 for 2 in lead jams. Star Stash by Higgs, bosom of Los Alamos Derby Dames. Enemy Lou, again, does exactly what I wanted her to do, gets the points, calls it off. Ohio's just gotta be smarter with how they're putting points on the board. So that's going to take it to 40 to 33 once the scoreboard is updated. I mean, if you can run an 8-0, then it's reason to do it. But if you can get a 4-0 and get off the track, you know, that adds up over time, obviously. Time-wise, 17:52. And again, it is Devious Diva going up against, I believe this is Sarah Sasson. It is very appreciative that both teams are going with a 4-jammer rotation and not altering it. Makes it easier for those of us using microphones and trying to inform you all, the Derby consumers. Sarah Sasson able to survive a hit. Oh, and it's a power jam. A back block on Sarah Sasson, so Devious Diva now escapes the pack. Devious Diva quickly out of the pack and will be able to tally points. Again, Ohio down by 7. Once the jam got underway, Devious Diva takes the contact from Tricky Pixie of Windy City, survives, and moves on. 4 on the board for Ohio. Of course, it's on the board. Where else would it go? But now, Ohio engaging in offense. Devious Diva with 1 to beat, and she does. That will flip the scoreboard if the jam were in now, but we've got 55 seconds left. Sarah Sasson standing in the penalty box, now released. Devious Diva on her 3rd scoring pass. Tara Holview going into the penalty box, so 4-3 advantage. Impact for Trans Rollers United. Sarah Sasson survives the contact. Sarah Sasson with 1 to beat is through. First points on the board in this jam, I believe, for Trans Rollers United. Devious Diva held up in the pack. Sarah already back around. Down goes Sarah. She's back up. They're back up. My apologies. And so Sarah has now matched 8 for 8. 10 seconds left in the jam pop. Devious Diva will get points. Sarah Sasson is now on her 3rd scoring pass, which is kind of miraculous because Sarah got around the track really quickly. So that's going to go 3 additional for Sarah. 4. So Ohio won the jam 12-11, which cuts into the lead. So it'll only be 6 points. 15 and a half minutes to go. Okay, if both teams hold to the same jammer rotation, this will be Star Platinum taking on Impact Play. But again, I'll confirm those numbers when I see them. That is Star Platinum. Star makes it through. Star of Cincinnati Roller Girls gets through, is the lead jammer. Looks like Impact Play of Texas still held up in the pack. Tried a bit of a jump. Sicko Mode with good defense. Sicko Mode of Burning River. Impact Play now escapes the pack. So if Ohio is smart, Star Platinum should call it off, but does not. Tried a Impact Play. Tried a jump, not able to land it, recycled back before. Star Platinum is back. Both jammers trying to make a pass through turn 1 and turn 2, going into the back straightaway. Star almost able to escape, pushed out on the inside. Tara Holview digging in against Impact Play. Let me give you the other, I think Sicko Mode also out there. And Gorgeous Curves are your blockers for Ohio. And Slamwise Ganji. So really strong pack work against Impact Play. And that helps get Star through. 18 seconds left. And Star calls it off. So that jam, I think, is going to go 8-4. Yeah, so it does go 8-4. So the margin now down to 1 point. We have had 3 lead changes. We started off with a tie, um, and Trans Rollers had an 11-point lead at about the 19-minute mark. Again, it should be Stroud and Murderline, and Murderline pushing against. That is Huntress of Naptown, and Murderline is through and is the lead jammer. Stroud coming through, able to survive the contact of Lexi Dexy of Gem City. So both jammers are through, and Murderline has been called for a penalty. Didn't get what the penalty was, but it is a power jam opportunity for Trans Rollers United. So it's a 4-3 pack advantage for Team Ohio, but it is a power jam with Trans Rollers. Somehow they got a point added. It was 54-53, but now the scoreboard says 55-53, so I can't tell you how that last point was awarded. It was a 4-8 jam. That's how it was awarded on the last jam. So yeah, Murderline in the penalty box. Stroud with a power jam opportunity. Seconds remaining in the jam clock. Stroud apparently has called it off, and Murderline still sitting in the penalty box. So this will be a power jam start. Coach Andrew Marone talking to the referees with the captain. So an official timeout has been taken. We are at the 11:31 mark. 59-53. So Murderline is standing in the penalty box for Team Ohio. So if the jammer rotation holds, it will be Higgs Bosom who will be jamming for Trans Rollers United with a power jam start, and we are underway. Again, trying to make sure that that is Higgs Bosom. Looking for a number. Don't see it yet. Murderline is out of the box. Murderline tries to make the jump. Beef took out Murderline. So Murderline's got to start. It is, in fact, Higgs Bosom. And Higgs Bosom is through and is the lead jammer. Murderline out of the penalty box. Taken Murderline knocked down by Beef. Murderline back up. Higgs Bosom coming around on first scoring pass. Runs into Jess Crazy of Athens roller derby and is slowed down. Murderline has made it through the pack to both jammers on a scoring pass, but Murderline now interacting with Trans Rollers United skaters, so it is entirely possible both jammers will tally points, and Higgs Bosom calls off the jam, able to get 3 and 2. So Murderline does a nice job getting 2 points, even though Murderline began in the penalty box. So Trans Rollers United win the jam 3-2. Score currently 62-55. Looks like we have another clock stopping. Oh no, we don't. So it is Diva. So interesting that they did not jam Enemy Lou Harris, who after Murderline jammed when Enemy Lou has been the best skater best jammer Ohio's been able to put out in terms of consistently getting lead and tallying points. So, but nonetheless, Devious Diva of Akron Roller Derby wearing the star. Sarah Sasson wearing the star for Lansing Roller Derby, but in this instance wearing it for Trans. And so Diva had gotten the lead and calls off the jam, able to tally 1 point, we think. No points. official timeout. We are at 9:23, 55 to 62. All right. So again, track 3 is sponsored by Rollerbones. Thank you, Rollerbones. We appreciate you doing all sorts of amazing things and helping us out. We would like to thank the Gillespie Group. Gillespie Group specializes in the management, development, and reimagination of residential and commercial real estate properties. They credit quality people, a relentless creative spirit, and a passion for reinvention in their ability to leave a lasting impact on Michigan's landscapes. The penalty box is sponsored by Happy Coffee, which is, again, just a brilliant marriage of vendor and derby product. Expertly blended and slow roasted for more complex notes, char-free taste, and ultimate smoothness. Now that's Happy. Happy is proud to be a sponsor of NAMI, the largest grassroots mental health organization in the United States. For more information, please visit NAMI.org or happyproducts.com/NAMI. All right, so this is Star Platinum, Lexi Dexy trying to slow down impact play, but impact play for Trans Rollers is the lead jammer. Again, Star Platinum for Cincinnati is the jammer for Ohio. Star takes an inside line right behind impact play, so both jammers have escaped. But it is the initial pass for Star Platinum. 4 points so far for impact play. And impact play calls off the jam. Again, that's smart jammer play right there. Go 4-0 and call it off. Again, Ohio needed to do that earlier in the contest and didn't do so. 66 to 55. 8.5 minutes remaining in the half. So, I'm trying to tell you who it is. It looks like it's Borderline, who would be the third jammer for Ohio in the jammer rotation. Straw for Trans. So neither jammer has been able to get to the front of the pack. Again, Murderline versus Stro. Murderline is through and is awarded lead jammer. So Murderline is through. Good first half so far by Murderline. The Star has been passed to number 262. That is Singular Theyham of Rose City. So again, let's see if Murderline will call off the jam, and Murderline does. Good move there by Murderline. See how many points will be awarded. 2 for Murderline and Team Ohio, and again, that's what you want to do. 66 to 57. Good Star pass as Singular Theyham from Rose City was coming around the track and putting pressure on the Ohio offense. Enemy Lou Harris, who is fresh, hasn't jammed since the 17-minute mark, and it is now the 7-minute mark. Enemy has been very strong so far for Team Ohio. Hopefully I don't put the announcer jinx on Enemy. Enemy with one to beat. Good bump out by Sicko Mode, but it is Higgs Bosom who is out in front. Both jammers going skate for skate, and both jammers now into the pack. Higgs Bosom of Trans Rollers is the lead jammer, but it is Enemy Lou Harris who's gotten through and tallies 4 points. And the call-off, really good job again by Enemy Lou Harris. 2 points for Higgs, but 4. Again, Enemy Lou Harris, very strong first half for Team Ohio. Enemy has an 8 and a 4, and then a 4. So yeah, has tallied every point. Diva now wearing the Star for Ohio. Again, I'm guessing it'll be Sarah Sasson. Sarah's been very strong for Trans Rollers. And Sarah Sasson is through and is the lead jammer. Devious Diva is and Sarah Sasson knocked off her skates by Ohio quickly, and Diva comes around. Sarah Sasson calls off the jam. Diva held scoreless for Ohio. So that jam goes 4-0, 72 to 61, your new point total margin. We approach the 5-minute mark. You're watching Trans Rollers United in black, the number 12 team, taking on in red with blue accents, Team Ohio. Star Platinum will be jamming for Ohio, and likely this will be impact play for Trans Rollers. And representing Texas, Star has pushed the front of the Trans Roller pack, and Star escapes. Impact play also escapes. Star with about a 1/3 track advantage. Pack setting up. Star coming in. Impact play already tallying points. Star goes down, calls off the jam. Good way to. So that goes 3 for impact play and Trans Rollers. Waiting for a wrist turn. Only 1 for Star. So 75 to 62. 4 minutes remaining. Official timeout. 4:08. All right, so very quickly, first jam, we went 4-4. Impact play grabbed the lead for Trans Rollers, 8-5 on the second jam. Borderline put up an 8-3 jam to get the lead back for Ohio. Ohio held it for 1 jam as enemy Lou Harris put another 8 points up. Sarah Sasson tied it up with an 8-0 and remained tied. And then Strow flipped the scoreboard with the biggest jam of the contest, I believe, which was an 11-0 jam at about the 19-minute mark. And Trans Rollers United has held the lead since then. It has gotten as close as 2 points at about the 13-minute mark. And it was just 7 points. And enemy Lou Harris is out in front, and enemy Lou Harris, again, having a very strong offensive day, is the lead jammer. Enemy Lou going up against Higgs and Bosom, most likely. Enemy Lou Harris gets through, and enemy Lou is going up against Stroud. Stroud had taken Star off the helmet. Enemy Lou directing her offense and what she wants. She wants an outside line. Enemy Lou should call. No, does not. Keep running it. Strow is through, so enemy Lou's going to try a third scoring pass, and the Star has been passed to Singular Thayham. So enemy Lou needs to complete this pass. Will call it off, does not. So we've got 56 seconds left in the jam. Good collection of defense against Singular Thayham, and enemy Lou's continuing to run it. Sicko mode trying to give some offensive support. 3 Ohio blockers, Skankosaurus, Lex, gorgeous curves, and we've got equipment on the track. Equipment in the rough light. Trying to get to the name of the other blocker. But enemy Lou completes another scoring pass, so that is 16. This is the biggest scoring jam for any team, any skater so far. And yeah, Singular Thayham is just held up, and enemy Lou, with only the support of Sicko mode. Singular Thayham now gets through, tallies 4, so this is 16-4 so far. And enemy Lou ran that jam for 1 minute and 51 seconds before calling it off, and did not flip the scoreboard, but brought Ohio back within 15 points. So very strong jam there for Ohio. Again, enemy Lou Harris has been monumental in her success. Devious Diva of Akron Roller Derby jamming for Ohio, taking on, I believe it is Sarah. No, it is No, it is impact play. After 20 minutes of not altering their jammer rotation, both teams are now doing it. But Diva is through impact play, Impact play of Trans Rollers United is the lead jammer. Good, deep offensive clear out, really well executed right in front of me by Trans Rollers United. So that jam's going to go, I believe, 4-0, maybe 3-0. Referees talking about how many points to award Trans Rollers United and their jammer impact play. We're under a minute to play. They're going to go 3 points. So, official timeout, 82 to 77, 54 seconds remaining. All right, so Sarah Assassin, we had a 0-0 jam that Sarah was involved in. But Sarah has scored every time. They have won a star for Trans Rollers. Enemy Lou Harris has scored every time for Ohio, just in terms of jammer. Effectiveness. Sorry about that, America, and parts beyond. So yeah, right now we're at 82 to 77, 54 seconds. Again, Trans Rollers have led since the 19-minute mark when Stroud put an 11-0 mark up against Ohio. So let's count double-digit jams, because that's often a measure of effectiveness. So Stroud has the only double-digit jam, if my scorecard is correct, and I think it is, with an 11-point jam. And it is enemy Lou Harris with a 15-point jam. We've got, this was an official review. I believe they were looking for a penalty on the black jammer for a skating out of bounds call. The officials declined to offer or to add that penalty to Trans Rollers. So we are about ready to get underway. As soon as the referees break their huddle. Looks like it is Star Platinum who will come out. Again, 54 seconds left. Pig's Bosom is the potential jammer for Trans Rollers United. Again, we'll confirm that. Star Platinum finds an inside line and is the lead jammer. 40 seconds remaining on the period clock. Obviously, 1:46 on the jam clock. I'll tell you if it takes. It is Star in hand. The Star's been passed. Oh no. Yeah, Star has been passed to number 66, Booty Fett of Grand Raggedy. Oh no, I'm sorry, it was not passed. Now it has been passed. So Star is through, has already tallied 4. Booty Fett now gets through as the Star pass was successful. 1:15 on the jam clock. So Star Platinum can run this for a while. Booty Fett now in the midst of the Ohio defenders. So Star comes through. Star's got 8, but Booty, if she completes this pass for Trans Rollers United, will get 4. Family Jewels, the captain, laying the lumber against Booty Fett. Also, Tara Holinew, also Jess Crazy out there in the pack for Ohio. Booty Fett knocked out by Tara Holinew of Gem City. Really good defense. Star is on her 3rd scoring pass. The difference was only 5 when this jam got underway. So, and again, Star's got lead jammer designation. pushed out on the outside by the collection of blockers. Booty is on her first scoring pass. Just Crazy, Tara Holinew, Family Jewels, the Ohio Blockers, in support of Star Platinum. So both jammers able to get 4 points on that pass. So that is the second double-digit scoring jam. So on the final jam of the first half, Ohio flips the scoreboard, and it is now 89 to 86. So our fourth lead jam, Trans Rollers United held the lead from the 19-minute mark at 40 to 29. But on the strength of two double-digit scoring jams in the final three jams, Ohio goes from 13 points down to having a 3-point lead on the strength of Enemy Lou Harris tallying 15, and then Star Platinum tallying 12. So we are headed for halftime. Thank you very much for sticking with us as we were delayed by 30 minutes in the initial launch of our first bout of the day on track 3. So track 3 will probably be behind schedule for much of the rest of the afternoon and day. I'm Ken Smith, a.k.a. Ken the Politician. You're watching the number 12 team, Trans Rollers United in black. They held the lead most of the first half, but currently trail by 3 points. Ohio, the 22-ranked team, wearing red, currently leads 89 to 86. And we will be back after a brief 8-minute halftime. Thank you very much for tuning in to Skateboards Day 1 from Lansing, Michigan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I'm not sure if you can hear us. We've had some stream difficulties, so I'm just going to assume that this is a radio call at this point moving forward. If you get the video, God bless you. Um, but I am going to, again, try to keep you apprised as best I can. So here's the story of the first half. Ohio got lead 21 times. Rollers United got lead 9 times. Yet the difference is only 3 points because Ohio Jammers have gotten sloppy, not calling it off. Ohio has been saved by enemy Lou Harris, who scored points every single time she was the jammer. She got lead 3 out of 4 times, ran them expertly, and again, even the one time that she did not have lead jammer designation, she was able to tally points for Ohio. She has the biggest scoring jam of the contest, 15 points. And we're about ready to get underway. Again, Ohio in red, 89, leading Transformers United in black, 89 to 86. We are 30 minutes away from our second bout getting underway. I think we have all the referees needed to play the sport now in place. It will again be Devious Diva leading off for Ohio, and it is 2:18. So yeah, impact play leads off for Trans Rollers United. Both jammers now into the pack. Impact play taken off their skates, knocked out on the outside of the back straightaway, calls off the jam. Referees conferring to figure out how many points. Diva has been awarded 2. Again, referees still in discussion outside pack refs, jam refs. So Ohio goes to 91. Not sure 1 point. So 87 to 91 after first jam of the second half. Again, I'm Kent Smith, a.k.a. Kent the Politician, the founder of the Ohio All-Star Team, and announcer for Birdie River Roller Derby. This is Sarah Sasson for Trans Rollers United. Sarah is the lead jammer. And it is Star Platinum for the Ohio All-Star Team. So this could flip the scoreboard back. Star able to escape the pack. So Star will now be on a scoring pass. Sarah is on their second scoring pass and calls off the jam. Gets a total of 6, so this will be a lead change. Ohio's lead held for 1 jam after they flipped it after trailing for 19 minutes. So 93 to 91 again. Trans Rollers United in black with 93. Ohio All-Stars in red with 91. We got a pronunciation of 923. It is Strow, as in wow. So, at least that's what we've been told. So it is Strow who is skating for Trans Rollers United. And Murderline finds an inside line coming out of turn 2. Murderline for Ohio gets lead jammer designation. Strow still held up. Star in hand, looking to possibly pass it to Singular Mayhem. And the Star pass has now taken place. And Singular Mayhem tried to take an inside line, and that helped allow Murderline to take an outside line. Murderline tallying points. So, again, if the jam were to end right now, Ohio would get the lead back, but we don't count lead changes until the jam is over. Murderline with 1 to beat. Murderline is through, so 8 so far. Yeah, when Singular Mayhem took the Star, it was against, it was when Strow handed it, when Emily Lou had her 15-point jam. So, Trans Rollers United has had some very strong jammer play, but when they have passed the Star, they have not met with a lot of success, and that is what is unfolding again here. Murderline just absorb the contact from Singular. Ohio's got another 25 seconds of jam time, and Murderline has already tallied a double-digit scoring jam on this jam. Trans Rollers United loses a blocker, and Murderline called it off. So the scoreboard flips again for Ohio, 107. Yeah, biggest jam of the contest, as that is 16-0. And enemy Lou Harris now jamming for Ohio. And enemy has been the one jammer for Ohio who's tallied points every single time that she has worn the star. I believe this is impact play. But again, looking for the scoreboard believes it's impact play. That is enemy Lou Harris. Enemy Lou Harris is through and is the lead jammer. And enemy Lou has been absolutely fantastic. Sicko Mode doing a great job playing extended defense just beyond the, stayed within the 20-foot no engagement zone. Enemy pushed out on the outside and does not call it off. Roll back. Good defense. Impact play tried to jump the apex, was not able to do so, taken off her skates. Skankosaurus Lex may have earned a penalty on that hit because Skank goes to the box now for Ohio. It is 4-2 in the pack, so Ohio is at a disadvantage. Enemy Lou finds daylight, gets through, needs to call it off. We're trying to get skaters out of the box, so enemy Lou runs it. Impact play may well win this jam. Enemy might be able to match points if she can get through this jam. One blocker is out for Ohio, and the jump, the apex jump by impact play. So enemy's going to lose this jam, but get blockers out of the box was down 2-4. So yeah, I think that's going to go 12-7. So Ohio maintains the lead. Excellent 16-point jam by Murderline. But yeah, impact play, double-digit scoring jam, the second double-digit scoring jam for Trans Rollers United. 23 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the contest. Devious Diva for Ohio. Lead jammer pushes through the 2-wall at the front of the pack and is through for Ohio. Not sure Higgs Bosom is the jammer of record for on the scoreboard. And Higgs Bosom is already passed it to Beef. Is that Beef? It is Beef. So Higgs Bosom passes the star. Again, this has not been a effective strategy, in my view, for Trans Rollers United. Beef is through and is approaching the pack. Devious Diva has lead jammer designation. It's continuing to push it. Has 4 so far, and again, Beef gets through. So, will Devious Diva call it off? No, continue to run it. Beef tries to play defense against Devious Diva, unable to do so. Nice jump and move by the Akron roller derby skater Devious Diva. Beef goes into the Ohio defenders. Devious Diva taking off her skates. Again. So Ohio's got a blocker in the box. 32 seconds remaining on the jam clock. Up there for Ohio, Lexi Nexi, Coco Sparks. Two very big veterans in terms of roller derby careers. Also, Anonymous X and Devious Diva has now circled the track 5 times. 2 points, 10 points left in the jam. So again, Trans Rollers United does the star pass and gets absolutely destroyed. Because they pass escapes the pack. So they are 4-4 right now, but Impact play now into the pack a second time. And take that. And the call-ups actually was 8-4 in favor of Trans Rollers United. So the margin now 20 points. 20 as we approach the 20-minute mark again. If the stream is working, you are watching Trans Rollers United in black, the number 12 team going against the Ohio All-Stars, number 22 of the 24 teams. But again, those are awfully hard. Rosters change every year. Timeout taken by Trans Rollers United. We were at the 40 mark. There's been 2 lead changes. Ohio came into the second half with a 3-point lead. Now have a 20-point lead thanks to a 16-point jam, 16-0 jam by Murderline, and then a 23-8 jam by Devious Diva. And in between those jams, Enemy Lou Harris, Impact Play was able to go 12-7 when Enemy Lou Harris was trying to get blockers out of the penalty box. So there hasn't been a lot of penalties in the first half. Trans Rollers had 10. Ohio All-Stars had 11. And the big stat that jumped off that track, the stat sheet for me was 21-9. Ohio had lead jam designation. But they only had a 3-point lead because their jammers got sloppy. And the star passes did not work for Trans Rollers United. It looks like Ohio has cleaned up their jammer play, but has also taken advantage of the star pass opportunities with 2 huge double-digit scoring jams. So we're at 1945. We are underway. It is Sarah Sasson. Sarah has been very strong for Trans Rollers United. And going up against Murderline coming off the 16-0 jam. Good rollback. Sarah Sasson gets to go all the way back by Gorgeous Curves. Gorgeous Curves. Gorgeous from Athens, Ohio roller derby. Gorgeous now trying to help a Murderline. Sarah Holland, trying to get in front of Sarah Sasson. Sarah Sasson is the lead jammer. Sarah took 40 seconds to get that position, but Sarah has it. Star now passed from Murderline to Gorgeous Curves. Ohio is not past Star a lot. Gorgeous is now jammer of record, trying to get by of Windy City. And it is a penalty. Again, that is the danger that you run into when you give the star to skaters that are not used to having it. They can sometimes cause jammer penalties. And Ohio, leading by 20, is now given Sarah Sasson, who's been one of the most effective jammers for Trans Rollers United. A clean track in terms of no jammer competition out there. 25 seconds left in the jam clock. 18-10. And is Sarah going to the box? She got pushed out. Okay, she's not going to the box. That was a very dramatic rollout by Sarah. So, made me think, a really good job by Sarah Holden. You're going to pull Sarah all the way back. Really good penalty kill there by Ohio. And Sarah just does a little apex jump. So, and Gorgeous Curve trying to do a jump right at the end. Got injured. You can see that. Gorgeous has been very strong in the pack. Again, start pass. Considering Ohio's jammers have been very effective, obviously you're always going to have a jammer. It's not going well for you. But the Ohio jammers need to keep the star on their helmets. Because they've just, they've been able to tally points even when they didn't get it. Gorgeous is down. Track medical staff is out. Might be a little bit of exhaustion because, again, normally not a jammer. Anyway, now off to play from the announcer's table. So just news for Ohio. Corpus Christi has been a strong part of a while back. Ohio had a 3-point lead at halftime, and now has extended extra timeout. We are at 2:48 so far in the timeout. Ohio now sending players out. And it'll be Stroud for Transformers United. And it's going to be Larry's intro for the Clash of Skaters. It's going to be Larry's. For either team. Transformers United, Black number 12 team taking out All-Stars number 22 in red. Enemy little under those us and is through the left-hand side. Cameron Stroud at Valley Road Derby. So enemy blue is and so that jam did not take a lot of time at all. Blue did exactly what she needed to do. Before on board and close the door. 145 to 129 as we cross the 17-minute mark. Obviously, Transformers United is striking distance as it is only a 16-point lead for Ohio. And holy cow, Evie Steva came through that pack at record speed. And the star has already been passed to Coda of Rose City. So Trans Rollers United again trying to star pass to Ohio to quick jam. Steva pushed out on the inside of turn 2, quickly calls it off. And Ohio goes 4-0 again. That was the tactic that they needed to do in the first half. Got a little sloppy with. But again, 2 very quick 4-0 jams. Trans Rollers held scoreless. And the jam goes to 49 to 120. 16 minutes to play. Is now jamming for the first time after receiving a star flat down from Ohio. So Leslie Dimmer taking on the station also jam. We'll see how many points are awarded. So Beef gets 2, star flat gets 0. So 149. That gets 50 seconds off the clock. We'll get underway at about the 15-minute mark. The Murder Line taking on, I believe that is Sarah Sassett. We get Sarah skating for Lansing Roller Derby. Sarah is through. Again, I think Sarah's been very strong for Trans Rollers United. Murder Line has 2 to beat. Murder Line needs to stick with it. Sarah pushed out. Those roll back. Those Sparks. One of the original team captains for the Ohio All-Stars. Lexi Dexy took a shot to the head of Ohio down on the inside of the track. So this jam comes to an end. slam-cladded shoulder. She's got some range of movement in the arm, so that is good as well. But Lexi Dexy always up, just like that. And gorgeous curves out of the area for attention. So we'll see if Gorgeous gets back into the action. Gorgeous still has all equipment on, including helmet and skates. So perhaps Gorgeous will get back into the action. We're at 14:29. Ohio has held the lead since approximately the 25-minute mark of the second half. They came into the second half with 3-point lead. And there was, at the end of the second jam, a lead change, and the end of the third jam, Ohio will be back. It will be act play for Trans Rollers United. And I think no, it's Emmy Lou Harris. My profound apologies. The scoreboard was wrong and I couldn't see. So Emmy Lou is through. Emmy Lou is the lead champion. I don't know if you've heard that story before. She accelerates through turn 1 and turn 2, quickly tallies 4-0 ahead. That is what Ohio's going to do if they're going to hold on to this lead and pull this early upset. Only one, I was having 1 points. Yeah, 4 points. 19 points, the difference between these two teams. If you have the stream feed, 13 minutes, 40 seconds remaining, you're watching Trans Rollers United in black taking on Ohio All-Stars in red with blue accents. Devious Diva, the skater for Akron Roller Derby, and now the jammer for Ohio. Devious Diva is in front and is the lead jammer. The jammer for Trans Rollers United is Sproul, and 4-0 for Devious Diva. So 134 to 157 as we cross the 13-minute mark. Again, you're on 4 seconds off the clock just to transition to the lineups. So impact play going back out. Impact play also very strong for Sarah Stetson in my view. Strong for Roller United. Star Platinum. They are around on first scoring at Star, still trying to make her initial Ohio defense, and Gorgeous Curves is back out there, so obviously that's good news if you're an Ohio fan. Able to hold back Impact play in that particular pass and that particular attempt. Aiden Hell also out there with Local Sparks. I believe that is in terms of incumbents Hex. I believe that also on the Ohio blockers. But Impact play leading through and at 8 points so far. We're now past 2 Local Sparks in one of the first captains of the Ohio All-Stars. And James Steen exception of Green River in 2007, so extremely experienced. So Coco not likely to make a jammer mistake wearing the star, but this jam is all impact play. This will be a double-digit scoring jam. There's only 2 double-digit scoring jams for Trans Rollers United in the second half, and impact play has them both. Ohio's in danger of watching this lead. I mean, it's clearly going to be reduced substantially. It might evaporate altogether. Coco Sparks trying to rotate through the pack. I believe she's passed enough skaters to tally points, but impact play able to survive the hit from former jammer Star Platinum. And I believe this is going to be a lead change. Impact play has kept Trans Rollers United in this bout almost single-handedly, as that is her second double-digit scoring jam second half. That is a lead change, 158. But no, Ohio scores 4 points. Yeah, 24, 158 for Trans. Coco Sparks able to get 4 points, so 161. Official review being requested by Ohio. So 10 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the contest. And again, impact play. That goes 24-0. She had a 12-7 before. Was held scoreless when she went up against Emilio Harris 2 games ago. But yeah, impact play had scored in all but one of the jams. So yeah, anybody's contest, and obviously we knew that was going to happen, or certainly that could happen. Yeah, no lead change yet. Ohio through the third game of the second half after having all the first half. So yeah, we'll see. It's going to be a harder line against, I think that is Sarah Saxon. In a farm thing. That may well have just been Coach Road just needed a break for his team. And knowing that, he can go out there and ask for any deliberation. It's, to wait to have the team reset its mental state and catch the breath for a longer period of time. We're at 149 so far in the review. All right, so again, let's take some of our stuff. Healing and justice consultant. You got to already a clear black center support around and taking that's story ideas. Justice consultant for activists. Guys, cultivating ability to intervene active violence without relying on police or state institutions as a path towards ending state-sanctioned violence. Very good place. Murderline goes 8-0, calls off the jam. Power jam opportunity works really well there. As Ohio's able to pull 10 minutes off the clock, 1 minute off the clock. The jam. So it is now an 11-point lead for Ohio as they are under the 9-minute mark. And we end Harris. Oh, and now an official timeout. Not sure. Going on, we're at 48 mark. Trans Rollers United has two. One of them is their official review, and one of them is so obviously breaking two teams, 7 minutes to break these two teams, and Trans Rollers United can stop the clock 2 more times. BBS Timeout has not been the 13-minute mark in time, which is only 6 minutes ago. Official review, we've got a 3-minute official review, and we've got another one at the 1:29. You can see that a very strong offensive half. And while G. Champ is 6 minutes ago for the roller derby time, it has been a whole ton of time for the rest on the bench. So, impact play, I guess it will come out because impact play will come with the Jared point game for Trans Rollers United. Saxton had to spend time in the penalty box and Paris jam, but we will see who Trans Rollers United is out. And again, this review is going on. It's now past 2 minutes. So if any of these skaters needed to catch their breath between a 5-minute stop, a 3-minute stop, and a 2-minute stop, everybody's going to catch their breath. By the way, Lexi Texie, who went out with an injury to her shoulder, back out on the track for this jam. I'm not sure if she was out prior to this jam. I missed that. I don't think I did. I think I would have caught that. Lexi Texie, a veteran of jam roller derby and probably Dayton, Ohio. And I did see a television founder of the Ohio All-Stars and voice of roller derby in Cleveland. I'm Asia Rose. You were watching Trans Rollers United, a black and pro team that led for the majority of the first half, lost the lead in the final jam of the first half. Trans Rollers United got the lead back following the second jam, but lost the lead immediately on the third jam, thanks to a 16-0 jam by River Roller Derby skater Bergwijn. And with that, the Ohio All-Star team has led throughout the contest. But Impact play put up a 24-point